Hello, hey everybody. Tim and Julia Egerton. And so what's today?
Today is Wednesday.
So
we haven't been live since last Thursday.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. This is so awesome. Thanks a lot. First, as soon as we get on, you never know. This is so awesome. We're so happy to see you guys. It's so awesome. Tiasha, that was for you. Anyway, Thanksgiving. And we're Tim and Julia Egerton. If you're tuned in for the first time, turn your volume up. If you don't hear us, if I'm not loud enough. And
they're probably like, what are they laughing about? It's an inside joke.
You don't even have to tell them that. It's just TMI. We're going to start this whole thing over, folks.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Anywho, so today, it looks like if you need a little boost before you want to go to work out, we're going to be talking about like how pre-workout can, drinking something, pre-workout can help you have some energy before you work out. We don't need this stuff before
That's
you work
not
out.
true.
No, that's not true.
That's not true. Pre-workout is one of my go-tos. That's one of the things that I keep in my house is a pre-workout.
That's true. That's so true. So if you're watching for the first time, let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching a replay, just touch replay in the comments. I'm going to try to deal with both of these cameras while we're, live on both our pages and all that good stuff. So, and let's do this. There we are, people. But anyway, wanted to say hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Haven't seen you guys in a while. We're going to be quick. But anywho, we want to talk about, how can this possibly benefit you? What does pre-workout do? Let's just jump right in, right? Okay. First of all, what?
Yeah, I'm still laughing. Right?
What does it do, right? So what pre-workout do is it helps to give you a boost or a surge of energy before or after, but before your workout. Before your workout, so that you feel energized and motivated to actually get the workout done. So it's something you could use like in the morning to get you going if you have to work out in the morning, or throughout the day or after work. Because sometimes you need to go to the gym, but you just might not be motivated to work out because you've just worked all day and you're a little tired, right? Tired.
Yeah. Like today was one of those days for me. We had we got up real early. We had some things we had to do this morning, so we were up at 6:30 this morning, and we had 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock Pilates class that we take, and I wasn't going to go. I was not. I was like, babe, I'm gonna skip today. But then she's like, okay, and she was getting ready to go, and then I just drank my pre-workout. Once I drank the pre-workout, I was like, let's go. I'm ready to go now.
Right.
Yeah.
So that can be, if that's you, or maybe you work the full day, or like a good example. And so you need to hit the gym. You need to stay motivated. So they typically, they usually have like a moderate amount of caffeine, just a moderate amount to actually get you energized. Caffeine is good, by the way. And then a few other things to help you ward off like that fatigue, right? Okay. So, but what do you look for in a pre-workout?
It's a good question.
Right? So there's some things you do want to look for, a lot of ingredients you want to look for. Number one, let's talk about rhodiola. Number one, that's a good ingredient to look for. Rhodiola, so caffeine isn't the only thing that can give you energy. Actually, rhodiola can actually give you energy, and it actually doesn't have caffeine. So it actually gives you energy and stamina. It helps you increase your stamina and your strength while you're working out. So this is like if you are working out, want to take your workout to the next level, things like that. So it'll increase your stamina. It also helps your body, your cells adapt to stress.
Right.
So that's what that does. That's rhodiola.
And rhodiola is also good for focus. It's a mind. Yeah. It helps. When I'm playing basketball, when I started using the rhodiola in the pre-workout, it really helped my focus as far as my jump shot and things like that. So it's really good for focus as well.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. And then there's beta. It is great. Yeah. It's great. It's an herb, so it's actually an herb.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's a great herb. And beta alanine, you may have heard beta alanine in just out there in the world. It is one of the major ingredients that are that's typically found in pre-workout.
Right.
And what it does is it's a non-essential amino acid. There are now all amino acids are proteins, And the non-essential ones are the ones that it's not essential for you to eat to take them in.
Your body makes those.
Your body makes them.
Your body can make 11 amino acids.
Yeah, And
those the 11 are non-essential.
Are non-essential. So it's not essential that you include them in your diet. Your body makes them. Beta alanine is one of those 11, right? And it's unique because it actually it's not used to synthesize protein. It actually produces carnosine. And carnosine is a molecule that helps remove lactic acid from the muscles, or it helps with lactic acid accumulation. Right. So in your muscles during exercise. And I know Tim had a little challenge.
I had a problem with that several years right before I got introduced to pre-workout. I was having a problem with my calf, and I thought I actually tore the calf muscle because every time I go to play, my calf would start. I ended up limping off the court, and it just kept bothering me for months, and I didn't know what it was. Normally, being an athlete, I figured I know how to diagnose it. But finally, I went to this trainer guy, and that's a tip, by the way. And I told him what was going on. He said, "It sounds like you have lactic acid buildup in your calf." And I'm like, "What the heck is that?" So anyway, he explained to me what that was, and he told me some things that I can do. Pre-workout was what I started using for the hydration. I didn't even realize that it was going to help me so much with that lactic acid buildup. But once I started using pre-workout, I never had a problem again with my calf. It was just, I was like, wow, this is great. And that was years ago.
That's good. Yeah. So that is beta alanine. Helps with that lactic acid buildup. Also, some carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is your body's go-to for energy. So good carbs, complex carbs, and that is so. Carbohydrates, whatever your favorite is, fruit or what have you, that's also good to have before workout. And I don't mean like go eat a whole bowl of pasta, like you're gonna go run across country or whatever it is. I remember the kids.
Track guys used to do that.
We used to do that, right? So I know that's what they used to do. Yeah. So a bowl of pasta. Yeah. That's why I brought that up, because if you are trying to trim down and you're not running track like he was, or the kids were back in school. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, have some fruit or something. Take an orange. But so that's good because that'll help your body. Your body can go to that for energy as well. And then vitamin B. So there are 8 different B vitamins, but the 2 most common found in pre-workout are the B6 and B12. Right. So look for B6 and B12. Okay. Then the next question is, okay, which pre-workout is the best or the right one for me, right? You want to look for one that has that variety, those things that we just mentioned, and without I want to say like artificial stuff or the stuff that makes you feel a little funny in the tummy. Right? That's how I'll say it.
Yeah, sometimes I hear people say that they use a pre-workout and then they have a crash later on. So you want a quality product that, once you finish working out, it's a smooth recovery. There's no crash, and you're able to continue your day without any problems.
Right. That's a good one. There's no crash. So that's because of those B vitamins. Right. As and that rhodiola. It's not like and there's a little bit of caffeine, like I said, but there's more of like this, like you feel good, but you're not crashing. Right. So these pre-workouts, yes, they can be found in several different formats. Like some people take capsules, or some people take like the powder. Like we use a powder. We use this one, and this one in particular, the Excess Sports Nutrition pre-workout. It actually does have the carnosine beta alanine. Remember we said that the beta alanine, it actually makes carnosine. So you want to put carnosine beta alanine in, right? Because it helps with that lactic acid buildup. It's going to help you with that staying focused.
And the muscle fatigue.
Right. So that's what this one has. It also has a blend of Rhodiola rosea in it. And we talked about that Rhodiola for mental clarity and for stamina. Right?
Exactly.
Right? So that has, and this one also has B vitamins. B6 and B12 are also in here as well as niacin. So we actually use this one because it has and it's informed choice approved, meaning we don't have to, Tim, you're not playing anymore. He's not playing professionally anymore, but
you want to make sure you don't fail any drug tests.
Right.
So that's the bottom line. You
That's
want
why
to
we use
make
that
sure
one.
that, you know, if you're taking a product that it's been tested and third party approved, so that way you don't fail any drug tests.
Right.
You know, speaking, because I know, but I think I've been using pre-workout for about 5 years now, and about 4 years I read an article where Michigan State had built a new athletic facility for their players. And what the first thing I noticed was that the players was talking about how beautiful the place was. They talked about, see, this is where we get our pre-workout before practice and our post-recovery after practice. Yeah. And once I started using the pre-workout, I'm like, wow, this is what I wish I had when I was playing. You know, we tried, you know, everything to make sure that we had energy before practice and trying to get yourself, even in the off season when you're working out, you're just trying to get all the energy you can to get through your workouts and come back the next day and be just as strong. With a pre-workout, I mean, that would have been money for me at that time.
That would have been money. Yeah, he says that all the time.
All the time.
All the time. If he had this.
Yeah, I wish I did.
I wish he did. Yeah. So
that's a great product.
It's a great product. So that's the scoop on pre-workout. We do like tons of research. We got scientists that will look into exercise physiologists and all that, and we do like tons of research to just find out what things work. But we often get asked, like, we'll be getting ready to work out and someone will say, what are you drinking? And the other thing, the other reason why, and I got excited, we use this, the excess pre-workout, is because this one actually keeps you hydrated.
Right.
So I didn't know that some people will drink a pre-workout and then still drink another drink for hydration. Right. So with the excess pre-workout, I don't have to do that. It actually keeps me hydrated through. I used it before I ran a 5K, and it was all I had. I mean, they had the little cups of water, like at certain spots.
Right.
I didn't even need one. I didn't. I think I took one maybe the last round, maybe. But this helps keep me hydrated the entire time. So this is a really good one. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I mean, here's what I say. I'll be on the basketball court. After the game, all the young guys ready out to the water fountain. I'm standing there waiting for them with the ball. Come on. Any time of the day now, my wife's going to be coming to the gym and I'm going to have to get up out of here. But let's get this game going. Because I'm already hydrated. I don't need to run to the water fountain. Matter of fact, the water, it does nothing for me. So I don't even waste time with the water. Because
you have the pre. Yeah, we're already hydrated with this one. So if you want to know where to get this one, definitely just send us a DM or a message. Or what I'll do is, if I do a write up for this one, I'll put it in the blog for this particular excess pre-workout. We can get it for you.
And if you have an athlete, a kid that's playing sports, I encourage you to check out pre-workouts. Find out what's best for you that fits your situation. Right. This works great for me, but it might not be for you. But I think that if my kids use pre-workouts, it's not if my kids are playing, then they're older now. But when they were younger, they used pre-workouts. My son still uses a pre-workout right now. I would look into it.
He was playing soccer.
But yeah, he plays soccer. Yeah. So I would look into it, see what's best for you, what meets your needs. And if it's children, and if they are, make sure it's informed towards a third party approved, that kind of thing. Do your research. There's some kind of test that's being done.
Right, third party.
Approved.
So
that's what I like.
Approved.
Third party approved.
Yes. Yeah. So that is the scoop on pre-workout. Look for those things: rhodiola, beta-alanine, carbohydrates, B vitamins, hydration.
Yes.
Third party approved.
Third party approved.
Right. It will help you. Give you a boost and increase your stamina before you work out.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot. That's it.
You might love it like me.
You might. We don't go without it. Like, it's a go-to. It's a must.
You come to my house, you're definitely going to find pre-workout.
You're going to find pre-workout. The kids will say,
no,
pre-workout. So you're going to find it. So that's the scoop on the Skinny on pre-workout. We'll talk to you soon. Be sure to check us out on HSRN on our podcast, Get the Edge. We always share tips on there on how to power up and put the best stuff in for overachievers and moms, dads, active grands. Tim loves this. Pro athletes and how we all energize and put the right things in so we can get the best performance out of our bodies. And on that podcast, this podcast is where you get the answers. Get the Edge with Tim Julia Egerton. So we will talk. If you know of anyone who actually can value or benefit from this, please like, love, share. Right? Anything else? If you have any questions, just send us a quick message, and otherwise we will. We still have the holiday cheat sheet up. So if you want to know, we're still in the holiday season, how you can kind of eat your favorite foods that you love over the holidays without blowing your healthier lifestyle, you can go to pro-fit-at50, not the @ sign, but at50.com, and get our holiday eats cheat sheet for free. So you can get some tips on how to.
Because Christmas is coming up, ain't it?
It is. So we're still in that season where you gotta, you know, kind of watch it and want to keep your immune system boosted.
And if you use a pre-workout, you know, you want to have any questions about it, drop it in the comments. Be sure to answer anything that will help you out any way we can.
Yes, we read the comments. Drop it in the comments. Otherwise, we will talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.